we are live.
We are live, and I forgot my candle.
Yeah. Oh. We are super live and okay. Should I start talking and distract? Yeah. Yay! We are live and Tania is coming. Yay!
All right. So
Here she is.
Happy Saturday, everybody. And
Happy Boxing Day, everybody.
Yes, and we hope you are having fun celebrating wherever you are, staying
Okay.
safe also. So we are back for our day 6 of our 12 days of meditation magic, and today is all about unconditional love.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And so, sorry, I went to grab the candle. So, Susanna, you want to talk a little bit about love, because I know that you said there's 8 kinds of love,
Yes.
and you're going to explain to us what 8 kinds of love are.
Exactly, because before start talking about unconditional love, I just made a little research, and I found out that when we talk about love and we think, oh, okay, love, unconditional love and love, that is not true. There are 8, according to ancient Greek philosophers, we have 8 different kinds of love. And I make note of it. The first one is the eros, what they used to call eros, or the romantic/sexual love. Mm-hmm. And eros is named after the Greek god of love and fertility. So according to ancient Greek philosophers and Greeks in general, eros is the name that they gave to that specific kind of love. Mm-hmm. Then we have philia, which is the affectionate love, or the love, for example, that we could feel for friends. Yay, philia. And we could find also that in many words. For example, philosophy is the love, the affectionate love that we could feel for wisdom. Sophia is wisdom.
Yes.
Then we have philautia, which is the self-love, the love that we could feel for ourselves. And according to the notes, is self-love is not negative or unhealthy in any way. It is necessary to be able to give and receive love from other people. We cannot receive love from others unless we give love to ourselves.
Yes.
This is philautia. Then we have storge. I beg for forgiveness for my Greek pronunciation. Storge is the familiar love, is the love like that we might feel towards the people in our family, or maybe whenever there is a strong bond or a kinship. Mm-hmm. Then we have pragma, or the enduring love, is the love, for example, that between 2 people, they've been in a relationship for many years. This is pragma. Then we have ludus, which is one of my favorites, and what they say, like playful love. And the way they mean that ludus is the love that we feel maybe at the beginning of a relationship, when we have those butterflies in the stomach when we are thinking about our beloved, or when we know that that person is about to enter a room, and then we start feeling that thrills, that is ludus.
All the romantic comedies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or maybe we are waiting for that phone call, and then we receive that phone call, and all the butterflies that we feel in our stomach, they start flying information, and we feel that sort of vibration, sort of electricity. A very interesting note about ludus is that studies show that when people are experiencing this type of love, their brain is acting much like it does if it was on cocaine. In other words, your brain is lit up and active just like someone who is literally high on drug. And it's the kind of love that makes us literally alive and excited about life.
I'm guessing chocolate can do that too.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Not cocaine.
Not cocaine. Well,
no, we don't recommend cocaine.
No, absolutely no. There are, it is true that in chocolate there are some neurotransmitters and many natural components that they go in the brain. They go in the same area that where they have the opiate receptors. Actually, there is one, and that is something that really thrills me because many years ago, a researcher at the University La Sapienza in Rome found out this component of chocolate that was unknown until that day, and he decided to name this Anandamide. Ananda means bliss in Hindi. So basically, that component of chocolate is the one that can give us bliss. Or maybe ludus, who knows? Then we have the seventh kind of love is mania, or the obsessive love. And from this word, from this kind of love or unnecessary attention, comes the word maniac. That is mania. And then finally we have agape, or unconditional love, which is the topic of our meditation today. And as I read here, agape is an altruistic, selfless, unconditional love. Some people would describe agape as a type of spiritual love, which could be also true. For example, in the Christian tradition, Jesus exhibited that kind of love, that kind of selfless love towards human. So agape has nothing to do with the physical kind of love or the obsessive kind of love. It's simply the unconditional love. We love a person, an animal, a situation for what or who they are, no matter what. And I would say that, simply put, is love without any strings attached. Is, I think, the kind of love that a mother could feel towards her son or daughter, or her sons or daughters. Is the kind of love that we could feel towards animals, for example. And the kind of love, I dare to say, that animals feel towards us. No matter what or how they're treated, animals love us unconditionally. That's why I like animals. And also, agape is the kind of love that we offer freely, without any strings attached. So the meditation today is about unconditional love.
Yes.
And it's a short meditation, and you could do this on listen and repeat starting from tomorrow. And you might make it longer, like here we will do for 5 or 6 minutes. But of course, in your everyday life, you can make it last longer. And for that, of course, find yourself in a comfortable position.
Yes, and I'm just gonna start to light the candle.
Yes.
I haven't done that yet. So go ahead and start.
And if you have, maybe you have the chance to play some soft music, if you like. And find yourself in a comfortable and supported position. You can close your eyes and take several deep, calming breaths. We inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And with each breath, you allow yourself to become more deeply relaxed, and you allow your mind and body to settle. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, one more, very gentle, and breathe out. And now, please, bring your right hand and your awareness on your heart, at the center of your upper chest. And as you breathe in, feel your heart rise up into your palm. So you can feel the warmth and connection of your hand on your heart. And with every breath, feel your heart expanding and opening, like a soft, resting flower bud ready to awaken and unfold its petals to the warmth of the sun. And as you continue to breathe and your heart expands, please invite any pain, emotional restriction leave you as you silently say to yourself, I accept that this moment is pure and perfect, exactly as it is supposed to be. And please keep repeating after me in the silence of your mind, all is well. I am trust. I am loved. I am lovable. I am tender. I am strong. I forgive myself for my regrets. I unconditionally love myself. I am silence. I am stillness. I am loving kindness. I am patient. I trust that all is well. I am safe. I am me and I am okay. I am whole. I forgive and I am forgiven. I find myself in a world created by love. I am love. I am love. I am love. And you allow your heart to mend as you welcome in the healing and transformative power of love. Surrender to love as you release grievances, judgment, and the burdens of the ego. Surrender to this. Love as you forgive yourself and others. And feel your load lighten. Feel the weight lifted. Keep breathing into your heart. Allow that wholeness to flow through every cell of your body. Allow your heart to mend itself. Open yourself to this healing power. Breathe love in and release the pain. Breathe in love, unconditional love, and release all the pain. Breathe unconditional love in and let love flow. Breathe unconditional love in and let love flow. And now gently take one deep breath in through your nose and out from the mouth. You can let go of your hands from the heart, and you can place your hands on your lap or on the table if you are close to a table. And take another deep breath in and out from the mouth. A third one together, in and out. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's always nice, especially when, any meditation with like a hand on the heart, it's just instantly kind of brings that awareness to the heart.
Yes.
And feel the heart expanding.
Yeah, when we bring attention and focus on ourselves, it's just like magic. Everything else dissolves instantly. And that there is the unconditional love here that will help and helps that. So everything else outside, it goes away. And this is the healing power of love and the healing power of unconditional love. And something that is always been very interesting for me, and I use this meditation day, I use this day together, this time together to ask you, and this is also food for thoughts. Because when we talk about unconditional love, of course, we are talking about the love that we can receive from others, that the love that we deserve, and also the love that we are able, the unconditional love that we are able to give to others and to ourselves. So my question for you, my food for thoughts for you today is, how many times do you realize that you are not loving yourself unconditionally, if that happens? Are you aware of that? How many times are you aware that you are loving yourself unconditionally? No matter what you've done, no matter what mistake or failures, which to me are just feedbacks, but let's use the word failure, you think you've done. They are just feedbacks, by the way. There's no such thing as failure. And how many times are you aware of that? And if you would like to let us know, you can send us your answer. You can reply on the
Comments below.
On the comments below, because we are talking about the unconditional love, that we are able to love other people, and how many times do we do that to ourselves?
Right, yes. Especially actually when you said one of the affirmation or the sentences, I'm unconditional love. It was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Usually we say, okay, like the affirmation, like I'm loved, I'm lovable,
Yeah.
that's pretty common.
Yeah.
Like once I love myself unconditionally, or I'm unconditional love, it's like, suddenly, oh yeah, okay, it sounds something new,
Yeah.
and so that's also something interesting. So yeah, so definitely feel free to leave in the comments below, and of course, where you're watching this video from, you all can let us know as well, just to say hi, shout out. To where you are, where you're saying hi from.
Yeah, in the meditation there is a part that I actually added at the very last minute, because when I was thinking about the unconditional love, there is a part to me that is very interesting, which is I am me and I am okay. I am me, and you can say, of course, I am me, and you can say that to yourself. And just because we deserve that unconditional love. We deserve that.
Right.
I am me and I am okay. And of course, there are parts of me that I can transform if I find that are no longer helping me or supporting me. But then there is this reality of me that deserves unconditional love no matter what. And this, I think, is really the key of that unconditional love, that we are able to move forward and to find that there's always something that we can love about ourselves, which is us.
Yeah.
And it's not something, it's someone.
That's true, yes.
Yeah.
So can you share about the tips of today?
Yes.
That's a really fun one.
Yes, I want to share the tip of the day, but first I want to read something from Mark Nepo, who maybe you can imagine that I am big fan of him. And it's another interesting point because he says, in truth, unconditional love does not require a passive acceptance of whatever happens in the name of love. Unconditional love doesn't mean that, okay, I can turn the other cheek and I love you anyway. Because that is not the kind of passive acceptance of whatever happens in the name of love. Rather, in the real spaces of our daily relationships, it means maintaining a commitment that no condition will keep us from bringing all of who we are to each other honestly. And I like this definition very much. And for the tip of the day, it is actually a practice that I've been doing and I'm still doing here, even though I don't have my jar with me, because it's the jar of unconditional love / gratitude / success.
Or compliments.
Or yes, or compliments. Too, yeah. Whatever is success for us, something positive that happened or that we made happen. And it goes this way. Every time you feel this outburst of unconditional love, or you receive a compliment, or you feel yourself grateful for something that happens, or for something that you did, you simply take a little piece of paper and you write that on the piece of paper. Then you fold that paper and you put it.
Imagine this is a jar. You can put it into
a jar. Put it in the jar.
Yeah.
And the ideal thing would be do that at least once a day. So at the end of the year, at the end of next year, you will have a big jar full of things that you're grateful for, full of moments of unconditional love, and also compliments. And maybe at the end of the year, you can open the jar and you can literally shower yourself with
shower myself.
365, if you've done that at least once a year, 365 moments of unconditional love, of gratitude, of compliments, of success, or any other positive moment that happened in your life.
Yeah.
You can do that also, not just the end of the year of next year, but even in those moments, maybe we will have one of those boo days. We can open our jar and randomly pick up one piece of paper, open and read it. This will reconnect us, okay, to something positive that happened.
Yes.
So we will put our focus immediately on that.
Yeah.
And that will have the power to dissolve any other things.
Yes.
And this is a practice that can be done also in the family or with your roommates. You can have your individual jar, or you can have the big jar for the family or for the roommates. And everybody
or any community.
Or any community. Yeah. And everybody will feel sort of kindly pushed or motivated to put all those beautiful moments in the jar, and at the end of the year, it's going to be a big shower.
Yeah, moments of times of celebration like this. You can also do it in, if you have a celebrating, like some kind of gathering or party happening or just dinner. You can also do that,
with your kids, with your family,
parents, grandparents.
Yeah.
It's a really beautiful thing to do, to share. I think gratitude, it kind of really taps and opens the door to unconditional love. So
yeah, and also compliments. I've seen this because a friend of mine, she did that for her daughter, but of course the daughter didn't know that. So the mother every day used to write something on a piece of paper and put in the jar, and that something was about the daughter, whatever she did or she said, and then she gave that as a gift to her on Christmas Day.
Wow.
And
it's so beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful. And I still remember, and I can imagine what the girl felt, because I can still remember her and her face when she was opening all those little pieces of paper. So yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
a nice way to show unconditional love, gratitude, and that will open the way to all of it.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah.
All right, so our time is coming up already. Thank you so much for joining us. Also today, last but not least, just want to mention again, since we're talking about love, is to help to spread the magic and spread the love. And you can help us by, donating to Orbis, which is a nonprofit organization that is global. And what they do is they help to prevent and treat avoidable blindness for people with visual impairment. So, even just $1, you can make a difference in somebody's life. They do a lot of great work in developing countries. They have, well, not now, but they have like a flying hospital. They do a lot of virtual trainings for, local doctors, also to teach them, how they can perform the surgeries for, so give them the resources and the training and support for the local community so they can do the surgeries for the local communities. And so, any kind of contribution can help there to support their operation and support their great work. So I am leaving here we have the donation link, which is prepared by Orbis. So far we have reached 17% of our goal, which is $3,000 US, and our campaign is ending on January 4th. So really asking for your help and support to step forth. And anyway, we will also leave the link in the description box so you can see it from there. So thank you in advance. So much gratitude,
Thank you.
so
Very
much love
gratitude.
for you guys, and have a wonderful Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow at
Bye.
2:30. All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.